fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot. They stop the hook there. A perfect counter shot. It's all offense all the time. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Can they figure out the combination to this cinch?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Starting to take... Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go. It's round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Incredible work rate. Swing and a miss with that hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Got out of the way of that right hook. Stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Gets nothing but air on that left uppercut. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Payday now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he fails to score with that left hook. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Power.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. They've avoided catastrophe. Hold that thought! Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judge. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Fantastic punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, with welterweight... Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to it. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Alvarez in that lap. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The perfect counter lands. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in it. And there's the bell for round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missed with that right uppercut. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not done twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Both men step back for just a moment. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, what a punch! His stamina is off the charts. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is